say his name, man.
Joe Hendry.
He has appeared. We're watching an old, like 5 days old, 3 days old,
3 days old. This happened 3 days ago.
3-day old Triple Mania. That's
Triple Mania
available on YouTube. Joe Hendry just came on stage. Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr.
Which is son of Dr. Wagner Jr., which is basically Dr. Wagner's grandson, Dr. Wagner Jr. Jr., Dr. Wagner the third.
Ooh, Dr. Wagner Jr. Jr. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Hijo is son of. So there was already Dr. Wagner Jr. who was in Lucha Underground. This is Hijo, the son of Dr. Wagner Jr. Yeah, this is Dr. Wagner Jr.'s son. This is the guy from Lucha Underground's son.
Fathers, brothers, cousins.
Yes, that is a perfectly timed reference, by the way, for what we're going to be talking about.
It's
later
new
tonight.
And it's here.
I cannot get this ice ball out.
What are you trying to do?
I can't get my Death Star out of my rubber thing. I can't get
Put it in the cup and squeeze. Put it in the cup and just squeeze it.
No, it doesn't squeeze like that. It doesn't.
It's like an orange. Like an orange. Peel it. Pop it.
Oh, well, now, yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I'm trying to pop it.
You got to put it over the glass and peel it.
I'm over the glass.
Are you using both hands?
No. What do you think I'm doing?
Well, I don't think you're grabbing it with both hands, are you?
I'm trying. My hands are soaked in cold now. Never mind.
Soaked
What are you drinking on?
That could be the name of the episode.
Soaked in cold. Story of my life.
We are still working on this bottle of Benchmark.
Speaking of cold, did you notice I've gotten rid of it?
Your face must be a lot colder.
My face is a little bit cold. It's not too bad. It's been hot. It's been itchy. I figured I'd start from scratch. I hate this thing that happens here, though. So I can't.
Well, don't do that. Don't walk around like this.
I try my best not to. I try my best not to.
Okay.
What are you drinking on? You got the Benchmark?
Benchmark Foolproof 125 over a little bit of ice.
Oh, I'm fighting this son of a bitch. Got it.
He's finally got it.
Good Lord. That was the worst show opening ever. We are on a roll. I cracked my fucking and the Death Star's already cracked. Look at this. I'm done. Show's over. Hit the music.
He's Brendan.
I'm Brendan.
This is Two Dudes Wearing Hats. Thank you for your tuning in. Remember, you can subscribe, go to 2dwh.com. Do all the social media things. Follow at Two Dudes Wearing Hats. Follow him at that dude named Brendan. Follow me at that dude named Mike. So I have the Benchmark Foolproof. You have Bullet Bourbon. Ooh, what a nice sized bottle too. That's all I know.
It's a medium bullet.
It's like a glass flask.
It is. They had a smaller one, but it didn't have the bullet bottle shape as well. And Bullet has that shape, so I had to get some of that.
If I'm remembering correctly, those are commonly more referred to as the apothecary bottle.
I like that. That is a great name for it.
Yeah.
That is a great name for it. I always like
that. It does have more of that vibe of an apothecary kind of liquid that you would get rather than a traditional. This is the traditional.
Do you know where I learned the word apothecary?
When I think whiskey bottle, this is what I think of.
Yeah.
The square, just stout boy.
Jack Daniel's whiskey bottle.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
Do you know where I learned the word apothecary?
No, but I know the first time I remember hearing it.
Mine was through a board game of my parents, Sherlock Holmes. It was like Clue, 221B Baker Street was what it was called. And just like in Clue, you have the different rooms, you have the different places around London. And one of them was the apothecary, which I could not figure out that word, and Mom had to help me out with it. I need a something to mix with my Bullet. We're not drinking it neat tonight. I'm enjoying the.
Mine was Romeo and Juliet, specifically the Baz Luhrmann, like Leonardo DiCaprio version of Romeo and Juliet, which John Leguizamo
as Tybalt was fucking amazing.
With the is it Jesus that was on the vest, or was
I wanted to be John Leguizamo. How he made Spurs badass. I wanted the Spurs, and I wanted a gun that was called a sword.
This above thy own self beach. Like, just This is the way they just flow through that movie is fantastic.
When they're doing the Shakespeare head to head. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So anyway, wait a second. God, you make me
Do you
laugh.
bite your thumb at me, sir? I do bite my thumb, sir.
Oh yeah. No, but your fucking use of AI is pissing me off. We're gonna fight after this show.
I just put stuff in there, and he always just overthinks it, and then thinks that
I know you put stuff in there, and you let the computer come up with whatever the fuck.
I do.
You do.
I do.
And then it's like, wait, we're going to talk about what? No, we never said we were going to talk about that. Well, AI said we're going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about it now.
Son of a bitch.
No, the computer has decided. The computer has decided what we're talking about. But there's a few things that we are going to talk about, and one specifically was purchases that I made. Specifically, one purchase.
Yes.
No,
you made 4 purchases, didn't you?
Four purchases, one kind of purchase with 4 individual cans. Recently, wrestler, entrepreneur, social guy.
You said that like manure. Entrepreneur.
Richard Flair.
Richard Flair.
Richard Flair.
Dick Flair.
Flair.
I believe Dick Flair is like bedazzled. Never mind.
Released his own energy drink, his own beverage. Drink. And it had been around for a while, all the way to it had been a sponsor on AEW's Dynamite. It was in the middle of the ring for a while. It was something that was part of this show. AEW worked with them. Ric Flair's Woo Energy.
Woo Energy.
Woo
Gives you energy.
Specifically, and this is something I learned putting this idea together and writing everything out. Specifically, 5 O's. 5 O's. Their brand Woo. Their Woo is WOOOO.
So the Nature Boys Woo energy. Legally, by legal documentation, is 5
I don't specifically know about everything across the board. I'd be curious to see about his other brands, the Woo Weed, Wooing. Do you remember Woo Wings?
He has Woo Weed.
He did Woo Weed. And he did
Woo Wings.
Woo Wings, where he just would open the box and go, Ric Flair, Woo Wings, Woo Wings, Woo Wings, and that was the whole thing. It was just a chicken wing place.
The Woo mobility scooter is going to be my favorite.
The Woo Skull.
The Woo Skull, like what rascal? Were you going for rascal? Nice. I like it. The jazzy or the hover, the Hovwoo round.
The jazzy. I'm trying to think of how you could work that into a Ric Flair reference, but it's not suitable for.
I thought Hovwoo round was really good.
The Hovwoo round. That's very, very good. Hovwoo. That's very good.
I sound like I have a speech impediment. I'm sorry.
The Space Mountain Rocket.
The Space Mountain Rocket. Anyway, so what flavors did you pick up, and how much were these?
That's the key part. Is this was a big project, a big thing. I picked these up in the discount bin of a gas station on my way to an amusement park. Okay. I stopped to use the bathroom. Okay. And just so happened, I'm walking out. They got a couple different energies. Oh, they had a thing where a bunch of different energy drinks on sale, and they had like all these. Like, ooh, there's one that's supposed to be branded by Icy, so it tastes like Icy's. Ooh, these ones are coffee flavored. And then all of a sudden, boom, a whole bin, Ric Flair, Woo Energy. So I had to pick up all 4 flavors. So we have all 4. Which
are you going to drink all 4 energies back to back?
We're going to try all 4. We're not going to drink all of these.
Oh, you should just slam them.
I don't have high hopes for this. There's a reason this is probably marked down.
My only hope is that it goes just poorly for you. That's when this show is the best. Is when we are drinking or eating something that people don't.
We have
that mustard soda.
The branding, Woo Energy Drink.
There we go.
You go around. You've got Rick's picture there.
Young Rick.
It looks like if you asked like
video game Rick.
AI to draw Ric Flair.
It looks like a combination of Ric Flair and Flash Gordon
with Bret Hart's sunglasses.
Yeah, there you go.
Flash. So, and like he's wearing a singlet. Rick never wore it. Rick wasn't a
It could be a
singlet.
tank top. It could be a tank top.
A tank top. Is he a tank top guy? Ric Flair was a suit guy.
I mean, in the gym, I'm sure he was wearing a tank top.
So this
are you breaking it down that much?
This is the strawberry banana.
Strawberry banana.
We have dragon fruit.
Did you ever watch The Office?
Yeah.
Do you remember when the what was his name? The Asian guy from the warehouse goes to
pineapple berry.
His own energy drink for men. It was coconut penis.
Yes.
And he said the coconut's very subtle.
And then lemon. Not lemon lime.
Just lemon.
Not lemonade. Lemon.
That's the blonde hair Flair. Drink that one first. Let's go.
So lemon. And here's the thing about these.
Here's no thing. Drink it.
We're gonna read the side of this though. The styling, profiling, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a. Okay, so it just says his slogan. It has a picture of Ric Flair, the high flying, jet flying world of Woo energy, and then it has a little barcode, a little QR code you could scan. I got it for $2 a piece. Powered by some company called Legends out of Miami. So here's the thing, dude. This is an herbal mushroom blend. This is like mushroom energy.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Mushrooms.
It claims to be a sparkling adaptogenic elixir. That's what it says here across the top.
That sounds like something that I'm currently playing Hogwarts Legacy again. Great game, by the way. Fantastic. And I feel like that's definitely something I would have brewed in Hogwarts.
It's hard to read the lemon one. Let me see if I can read it. Okay, yeah, the other cans are easier to read. Hold on. Suggested uses: free to Flair. Pop 1 can of Wooooo energy before your big moment to channel the Nature Boy's unstoppable energy. Woo!
Is this Viagra in a can?
I'm wondering if that's what's going to happen. The ingredients. The first ingredient, carbonated water. The second ingredient, sugar, citric acid, natural flavors, potassium citrate, sucralose, potassium sorbate, sodium benzate, and Himalayan pink salt. It has a cognitive cap complex.
Fuck it. Drink it. Let's go.
All right. So we're going to start with the lemon. I have water here too, by the way, if you wonder what the Buc-ee's cup is.
I'm drinking Bullet and Coke. Water. I'm completely fine. I'm not drinking anything nasty this week. Right. Although we need to take a trip to Jungle Gyms and re-up our nasty supply of things to make each other drink.
All right, so this is Ric Flair's Woo Energy. This is the lemon. We're going to start with the base flavor. Oh. So how energy drink familiar are you?
Just Red Bull.
Okay, you don't remember like Rockstar Energy or Hanson's Energy?
Didn't like Rockstar.
It smells like the old school energy.
But
here we go. Ric Flair Woo Energy. So that's not terrible, but that's got a weird lemon tea.
Lemon tea?
The mushroom part in this one tastes like tea. So here's the thing. Here's what I'll give them. The mushroom part comes across like tea, like an iced tea, and then it's got lemon. So it's kind of got an Arnold Palmer deal going. So I'll give the lemon one that. Like it's
okay, well, so far lemon's the winner. Fuck this. I'm not having fun until you're disgusted.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Lemon's the winner right now.
It's not good, but it tastes like a really weird Arnold Palmer.
Well, it's the loser as well.
All right, so we have strawberry banana, dragon fruit, and pineapple berry.
I would immediately be drawn to the pineapple berry. Take a drink of that one.
Pineapple berry. Let's get a little sip of whiskey here.
You know, nothing like the. You know, nothing says alcoholic like cleansing the palate with some whiskey.
Why not? Here we go. Pineapple berry.
That was a good crack. That was some ASMR right there. If I was into ASMR, shoo, I wouldn't be able to control myself. So on the side it says
styling and profiling. Good for focus, energy, and then it just says mushroom blend. Mushroom blend. This is the pineapple berry.
I wish these were like
smell-o-vision.
No.
Oh.
I just 100% wish this was like some of those like psychedelic mushroom drinks and like
oh god.
Halfway through can 3, you start seeing shit. That one's not good. You don't like pineapple berry?
Oh god, the berry is not that great. The pineapple isn't bad.
The can looks like an old fucked up Lakers jersey.
That one kind of tastes like hairspray.
Hairspray. Something you're familiar
with. That one makes my tongue numb. Why is that happening?
That's the mushroom.
Is this what Rick gives to ladies? What is happening right now?
No, that's
if I pass out, I don't. No.
It's Bill Cosby's ooh energy.
Oh.
Never mind. Okay. Next drink
partner
is
with NyQuil.
I want you to go with the strawberry banana. You see how on edge my cat has me that he's gonna do something at any second. Like you just lay there.
So you said strawberry banana.
Strawberry banana.
All right.
Fire it off. Better than the pineapple berry. I can tell by the reaction it's at least beaten the pineapple berry. No? Aftertaste? Strong aftertaste.
Oh god, the banana.
Nothing banana is good. Do you ever get runts at the out of the machine with the quarter?
So what I'll give it, yeah, it's not the runts banana. It's not that super fake sugary banana. They tried to make it real banana.
Yeah.
But that doesn't keep really well. The part I will give it is the strawberry actually just tastes like real strawberry, not like fake strawberry.
Real strawberry is hard to get in beverages. Yeah, that's something like, I mean, making cocktails and stuff back in the day, you know, like we were limited. Like there's not many strawberry liqueurs out there. You're going to be making yourself a syrup. You can't think, I mean, I can't think of one offhand. And there's only one creme de banana. So like we're talking about flavors that even alcoholics don't want to fuck with.
I expected these to be terrible. I really did. I was
hoping they would be. We apologize, guys.
I thought I was going to
really
be
hoping he would be
spitting these
disappointed.
out.
Yeah.
Now here's what I'll say though. Here's a complete knock on
myself.
These things. They have 6 grams of sugar, so 12% of your daily sugar intake. Now I will say like your Celsius, your Alani's, all the other like energy drinks except for like full sugar Red Bull that you can get has 0 sugar in it.
Pretty soon the Nature Boys bonus gonna kick in.
That's I'm wondering what else is gonna happen here. So dragon fruit, oh, the afterburps are wild. Ooh. Oh,
I still think this should have been you just down the cans back to back to back to make yourself sick. Is that a fucking
to make
Baby
myself
Billy
sick
shirt? Is that a Baby Billy shirt?
That's Baby Billy Freeman.
Baby Billy Freeman.
If it went any lower, you'd see his weenie because he's pantsless in this scene in the show.
I haven't gotten to that scene yet.
Dragon fruit. Here we go.
Bullet and Coke still doing great over here. If I would have made that noise back in the day at the dinner table, my father would have said, if you don't stop smacking your lips, I'm going to smack them for you. I come from a time of no abuse. We come from the 80s. Nobody was spanked.
Hold on. Let's go back to the lemon.
I come from the 80s.
Pineapple berry.
I feel like your reaction to pineapple berry was maybe the worst, but the banana could have come in the mix them all together in a glass. You got a glass there? I want a suicide.
Here we go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Slam some whiskey. Get all the energy drinks in one. Give it a good mix. Get the true woo 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 woo. That's like the Zack Ryder +1.
All right, so we got a glass here. Strawberry banana.
What is this shit?
Pineapple
we have
berry.
actually thought about making drinks for people. Like we could make a cocktail a week and teach people like back in the day. Ooh, we could reveal drinks from places that we worked.
Right.
Now you got to stir it, or you got to give it a Moscow Mule pour back and forth. Wait, what do we got here? Oh, look at this! Look at that! There you go. And is he gonna drink it off of the stem? No. What kind of man are you? There you go.
You got to go for it, son. All right, so we got mixed up energy. Cheers.
I should have had you drop a shot of whiskey in that.
Oh, ooh.
that is not Ric Flair's woo. That was the mating call of a seal. Ooh.
Oh man. That is it's not terrible, man. The whole premise of this was going to be like, that's why it's in the discount bin, because it's terrible, it's disgusting, it's awful.
Yeah, I'm sad. Not that I wanted Ric Flair's stuff to be bad.
It's a little too sweet.
You to drink some shit.
It's a little too sweet.
We have made each other drink mustard soda. We have made each other drink. What else were the bad ones? Bacon.
I will say, if the way they pitched it was like, here, try the lemon one as like the base. Like that's what I would do. I would go around and pitch this one as the base. Like, here's the main product.
That's your blonde hair Flair right there. That's your yellow. That's
because once again, it's got that Arnold Palmer thing going on.
I'm not a big iced tea fan. Never was a tea fan. My grandmother tried to get me into tea. Not a tea fan. Iced
strawberry
tea,
banana.
tea.
I could see the White Monster drinking crowd drinking that for like breakfast. You know, people that drink White Monster.
I thought you meant white people that drink Monster.
No, like the people. No, not white people that drink Monster. Like,
for the White Monster crowd out there.
People that drink the White Monster energy drink specifically. That flavor. That one.
Yes. Fantastic.
Woo energy, purple, pineapple berry.
Yeah.
That's your more. I'm trying to place them all. So like this is your base. This is your breakfast one. Your breakfast woo energy.
Shit.
This is the one your kid wants because it's really sweet. I think that's why I dislike that one the most, is because that is probably the sugariest one.
I've got to get some shit for you to drink next week.
This is your midday one.
Your midday.
The dragon fruit's the least offensive. Like it's honestly the mildest out of all of them. It has like the least amount of flavor. Yeah, it doesn't suck. It's not the worst thing. I wouldn't buy it again. I wouldn't go in a store and be like, I need some energy. Woo!
It doesn't suck. No. That might be the title of my new dating profile. He doesn't suck. Wait. That could be taken so many. Never mind.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Don't title your profile that. So that didn't go the way I expected. I thought that was going to be some terrible, terrible stuff.
No. What was the worst thing you can remember drinking on the show?
Oh Lord. Bacon soda.
The bacon? Was it the bacon? Really?
I would say the bacon over the enchilada. Bacon and enchilada were kind of tied, but I'd say if I had to pick one I didn't want to drink again, it would be the bacon. No, ranch soda.
The ranch.
Ranch soda. I would hate it, but I would drink the bacon soda over drinking the absolutely because of the texture and the dairy quality of
nothing like carbonated dairy, right?
carbonated dairy is the devil's work. Well, an egg cream is good. An egg cream is really good. If you ever had an egg cream, you're like old school diner New York. You probably had an egg cream before, right?
An A cream?
Egg
cream? No.
Okay, so there's not egg in an egg cream though. Essentially, it's an old school diner drink.
Nice comment from Sarah here on YouTube. Jungle Gems has a plethora. We love the word plethora so much.
Would you say I have a plethora?
Plethora. Oh, we should. We need to take a trip to Jungle Gems and pick each other some sodas out that we have to drink again soon.
What was I just talking about?
A plethora. No. You were talking about egg cream.
Egg cream. So an egg cream is chocolate syrup, milk, and then soda water, and you stir it up to essentially it kind of makes it's like a Yoo-hoo but carbonated. So it's like a chocolate milk with a little bit of fizziness.
How about fuck a lot of that? I'm not a big chocolate fan in general. Like, not the biggest chocolate guy. Like Neapolitan ice creams, I would just the strawberry, just carve that section out.
I like chocolate in smaller amounts. I'm not a person who would just eat a chocolate bar, like a Hershey bar by itself, or like Hershey Kisses by themselves, or like just normal M&Ms.
There's only one I will have, and that's a Snickers bar.
The Snickers bar is good. I'm a weirdo. I like Butterfinger. Paydays are really good.
Yeah.
You ever had a payday with the caramel and the nougat with just the peanuts on the outside?
I still don't know what nougat is, but I think I like it.
I think it's just fluffy sugar. It's all just different kinds of it's all just different kinds of sugar. It's just how they cook it, how they cook the sugar, I guess, is the difference.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Did you see the trailer I sent you for the Naked Gun?
So I had seen it before.
Oh, you did. Okay, you did. Okay.
I saw it when it dropped because of one particular person who was in the trailer.
Cody?
Adrenaline.
Yeah.
In my soul, brother. Yeah, I that dropped and it came out. And here's the thing.
For those of you that aren't familiar, the new Naked Gun trailer, Naked Gun is coming back in a what would you call it?
What was the one Star Wars? It's whatever that is. Not a reboot.
It's a sequel, kind of.
Yeah, it is a sequel, but it's kind of the same way. It's a relaunching of the franchise. With new characters.
Yeah, so Seth MacFarlane is behind it. And you're gonna have Liam Neeson.
I missed that whole part. Seth MacFarlane.
Yes, it's a Seth MacFarlane.
I guess I was laughing so much at the trailer that I missed that it was a Seth MacFarlane movie.
It is. It's a Seth MacFarlane. That's why he's got his people in it. Liam Neeson, I feel like Seth MacFarlane can get Liam Neeson to do anything. I don't know if you've watched The Orville. He makes an appearance in there. His shots in Ted are hilarious. A Million Ways to Die in the West. Liam Neeson was the bad guy, the cowboy. And I had to see Liam Neeson's ass with a dandelion sticking out of it. But I never thought I would see Liam in that way. But I love the trailer. If you haven't seen it yet, you can look it up. The Naked Gun on YouTube. Liam Neeson is in it. Cody Rhodes from WWE is in it. Is that Paul Walter?
Yeah, Paul Walter Hauser.
I always feel like I'm saying his name wrong. It's Walter, not Walker.
Paul Walter Hauser.
Paul Walter Hauser. There you go.
Paul Walter Hauser.
Paul Walter Hauser's in it. I love the opening when they're each kneeling in front of the picture of their ancestor, and then it gets to the O.J. Simpson.
It gets to O.J.'s kid, and O.J. goes,
It's hilarious. That's coming in August, I believe, to theaters.
I can't wait to see that. I was such a fan of the original Naked Gun movies and that kind of comedy. I want this to succeed for one reason.
You know the joke in there that sold me on it? And it's so stupid to say, but it sold me on it. It was when he said, take a chair, and she grabs the chair and walks it out of the room and drags it out of the room. I was like, that tells me 100% that this is the police squad Police Squad style, because it all
Yeah.
started from Police Squad and then became The Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen back in the day, which those are all hilarious. If you haven't seen them, by all means,
Well,
go watch
the
them.
thing that I hope this does, I want this to do well, because if this goes well and this gets a bunch of views and like people go and see this and this makes a lot of money, my hope is they remake Airplane.
Oh God, I don't know. I don't know if you touch
Please.
Airplane.
You do the same thing. You do the same thing with you're doing with Naked Gun, where it's the next generation. It's you don't remake is the wrong word. Whatever this is called, the same thing that they did in Star Wars.
Naked Gun makes sense. There's always going to be murders in a police
There's always
station.
gonna be
I don't know.
airplanes.
Well, I know there's always going to be airplanes, but that flight.
There you go.
That
gonna be
flight.
pilots.
I mean, there was a second airplane, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a second airplane. You could reboot.
Psycho Clown's running out on my screen right now.
I'm a little bit ahead of you because yeah, I'm seeing the opponents come out.
Supposedly they want to bring Psycho Clown to WWE.
That's hilarious. So we've got new Naked Gun. We've also got new Spaceballs.
Come on.
What do you think about that?
Did you see the teaser for it?
I did. I saw the teaser. I also saw Mel Brooks has done a couple interviews and made a couple comments.
I just loved the thing about there's been 6 Jurassic Park. It goes through the whole list of all the things there's been. He's like, we asked what the fans wanted, but we decided to do this. And I think honestly, if you would have asked the fans what they wanted, it would be Spaceballs 2.
I hope. This is another thing.
There's no need for a Young Frankenstein 2. There's no need for a Blazing Saddles 2. There's no need for.
I love Spaceballs. This is going to be a good, funny movie. But also, I'm more excited for the doors that this is going to open. The same thing with the new Naked Gun. Like, I hope they let Mel Brooks make new movies. Like, give me some more Mel Brooks.
Dude, Mel Brooks turns 99 next Saturday. I looked that up today. He's 98 right now.
That's insane.
And I mean.
I've been watching his movies my entire life.
So goddamn funny. So brilliant.
Favorite Mel Brooks movie? Go. That's a long time to think about it.
The one, okay, you know what? The one that I got the most laughs out of, and I can remember the 2 scenes right now. As a kid, I found them to be the funniest thing. I mean, Blazing Saddles is hilarious now. But to me, enjoyment in my life was a young Brendan watching Young Frankenstein.
See?
And when the soup would get poured in the lap, and when he would light his thumb on fire and look at it for a second before reacting, Peter Boyle,
the thumb.
Oh my god!
And just
and when he backed up,
Frankenstein.
Oh god!
Oh, no, but for me, and
Young Frankenstein might be it for me.
You know what? It sticks in my brain, and same thing.
God, I mean, Spaceballs could be too. But yeah, go ahead. What's that?
Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Oh, I forgot about that. You know who I forgot was in that until I recently came across that movie. Yes, Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
One of my favorite jokes because the guy
Bob on YouTube says Blazing Saddles for him.
The guy who the blind guy Blinken,
yes.
When somebody says, "Hey Blinken," and he goes, "Abe Lincoln."
Abe Lincoln, yes.
That is one of the lines that sticks in my head. It's like in Spaceballs, though. We ain't found shit.
We ain't found shit.
Just that line sticks in my head forever. Just, hey Blinken. Abe
There's
Lincoln.
A whole generation of people. And I mean, this is what makes you feel old here, is there's a generation of people, and there's people who've never been alive, who will get to see Rick Moranis act in something new for the first time, because he's been retired for 20 years. I mean, so Rick Moranis is coming back. Bill Pullman is coming back. Bill Pullman's son is coming to the show. Apparently Mel Brooks is going to be Yogurt again. So I'm looking forward to it.
Now I'm just thinking about Men in Tights. Not thinking about Men in Tights.
I'm thinking about men. We're men in
tights. We roam around the forest looking for fights.
Yeah.
What a good movie. And just the whole idea. the witch was named Latrine, and they were
Yeah.
like, Latrine
Shit.
used to be Shithouse.
It used to be Shithouse. I just remember that when you said it.
Used
And
to be Shithouse.
rest in peace to the very, very brilliantly funny Dennis Miller, who was on there with the moving mole that was in different places on his face. He was oh, what was his name? He was not the sheriff of Nottingham. He was King Richard, right?
Yeah, King Richard.
Yeah.
And just such a good movie. But the fact that we're getting another Spaceballs, there's so many
2027 we'll get Spaceballs.
And also Mel Brooks was also President Scrooge.
Oh yeah.
President Scrooge, salute, hail Scrooge, and they would all do the
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't even that, was it? It wasn't a what was it? It was
they had their salute and then they would cover their crotch.
They covered their crotch.
So they didn't get the Schwartz.
What a weird Dracula Dead and Loving It, another great one. Once again, hopefully this opens the door to
at least watching some of his old stuff.
More. Well, here's the thing: we need more big Hollywood comedies that are just funny people being funny.
Yes, like, Spaceballs and The Naked Gun. That's some funny comedy I've missed. Just that's some mindless. You don't have to think about it. Comedy, like to get you
Not
away
every
from the
movie
world.
Needs to be the Avengers.
Yeah,
those movies are great. Fantastic Four is going to be awesome. I love how real to the comics this Fantastic Four is going to be, but also give me just some stupid 80s 90s born comedies. Like that's what I love. Like just the idea that they're telling jokes about the franchise
and before
about movies and like the modern references they're going to make are going to be fantastic.
Oh yeah, and I mean we're getting King of the Hill August 4th. We're getting Naked Gun August 1st. We're getting Spaceballs in 2027. But before all that, in a month or so, we get Happy Gilmore 2, and I know you can't wait for that.
I can't wait. Happy Gilmore 2 is going to be incredible.
Holy shit! Did Bob just say that at the same time?
The amount of people in that movie is insane. Like Bad Bunny, MJF, Travis Kelce,
right?
And it's an Adam Sandler movie, so there's going to be tons of like Scotty Scheffler. There's he always gets athletes in movies, and he always gets like sports personalities. Like Bill Simmons in a bunch of his movies.
But they'll also be like Rob Schneider. He'll probably say, "You can do it" at some point.
Oh man. And he's gonna have like probably some of that crew from the movie, like from the Grandma's Boy and all that, like Dante and all of that.
I heard we're supposed to get another Little Nicky eventually, and if we get another one of those, that would be hilarious.
Another Little Nicky would be good. I also would love to see a follow-up to Billy Madison, like him running the hotel later in life.
Yeah,
and like just what happened to that guy?
What happened to Billy Madison?
It's funny too, is Kelly and I just recently watched Last Action Hero.
Yeah.
And Veronica Vaughn from Billy Madison is in that. She plays Schwarzenegger's character's daughter in that movie.
Okay. I haven't seen Last Action Hero in probably since it came out.
Yeah, she's like the daughter, like the kung fu, but she knows like kung fu.
I saw that they're moving things like talk about childhood. Sesame Street. They're moving Sesame Street to Netflix, which I mean, I guess it's not, but I started thinking about my childhood shows like I would watch before school and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Mr. Wizard?
Yeah,
the Mr. bald Wizard, guy,
science guy.
Yeah, I love Mr. Wizard.
Bill Nye. He was pre-Bill Nye.
Pre-Bill Nye. Yes. Yes, pre-Bill Nye.
Yeah. And in then, chat, Robert Whitney. Yes, Whitney was the character's name in Last Action Hero. Great movie. One of the best Schwarzenegger movies out there. Normally I crack the beer when we switch to wrestling talk, but I feel like
I don't have a whole lot of wressling talk, but I still feel like we should get a beer in. And I want you to watch something. It's not going to be wrestling, but I've got something for you to watch. The future of fighting. The future of betting and fighting.
My burial glass
I have my Atlanta Olympics 1996 glass.
And I have a beer from Burial Brewing. I actually, on my recent trip to North Carolina, got their Surf Wax India Pale Ale.
What a cool looking bit of artwork on there.
Their art is always fantastic. They do, I would say it's a beer brand with almost like metal album covers.
Yeah.
For labels.
It's that or I mean it in the most polite way possible. A Garbage Pail Kid. Like, some of that just crazy artwork. Like, oh yeah, that looks like a metal t-shirt. Surf Wax.
But yeah.
Dual surfboards.
I will tell you, this is one of their flagship beers. If you go to their breweries in Carolina, this is their, like, I think it's Monday nights or Tuesday nights or something, is like $5 pints of this. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha. So something tells me you have had this before on tap.
Oh, I love this beer. Cheers.
Sarah went to the Atlanta Olympics. Wow. That's a pretty pour right there.
God, that's a good beer.
I have a beer that I've never had this before. I've had something from the brewery. The brewery is in Cincinnati, Ohio. I was looking for if there was a specific neighborhood that it was going to list, but no, it's just as Cincinnati, Ohio. It's from 50 West Brewing. I've got their hazy India Pale Ale called Shaggin' Wagon.
Ooh, what a cool color.
Yeah, I don't know if you've had Shaggin'
Orange
Wagon.
and pink. No,
yeah,
I've never had that
orange
one.
and pink. Every beer is a journey.
6.8%,
join us for the ride. 6.8%.
Mm-hmm.
This says, if this van's a hoppin', don't come a knockin'. A hazy juice bomb that'll blow your hair back. And I'm not seeing 7.2%. So,
oh, see, Burial puts way more. See, they write a whole paragraph on the back. Hold on.
I saw yours was listed like a book.
Fear causes hesitation. You want the ultimate, you've got to be willing to pay the ultimate price. Ain't it wild? Why be a servant to the law when you can be its master? I know you want it so bad it's like acid in your mouth, but are you crazy enough? Show those guys that are inching their way onto the freeways in their metal coffins that the human spirit is still alive. We only live to get radical. Mosaic, Citra, Simcoe, lots of barley, touch of wheat. The sea swallows the sun. And who knows if it rises again. Via con Dios.
I love Mosaic hops. Mosaic hops are really,
and they're very prevalent in this. They've got that nice kind of danky tang in the back end.
I worked at a brewery whose IPA was called the Anomaly because it was it was Darkness Brewing, so their IPA was a black IPA, and it was called the Anomaly because, like, you look at it,
the Bucky's cooler.
The Bucky's cooler. You look at it, you think you're getting a stout, and you're drinking an IPA. And so they had the Anomaly. They would have the Centennial Anomaly with Centennial hops, the Mosaic Anomaly with Mosaic hops. They would just have a different version based on the hops they had, and the Mosaic was one of my favorites. So anyway, here we go. Shaggin' Wagon, hazy, as you can see, definitely hazy.
Oh, yeah.
And they definitely list that on the can. Hazy India Pale Ale. 7.2. Smells really good. Extremely hoppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Man, the flavor almost ends too quick for me. Like it you know how sometimes beers will finish real crisp on your tongue and they're just gone off the palate? Mm-hmm. This one almost does that too soon. It's like I wanted a little bit more. Like it starts a bomb, like it says. See. It is a flavor blast, but it cleanses off it cleans itself off the palate pretty quick.
This has got a nice kind of astringent quality to it. It sticks on your tongue for a little bit. I
wouldn't say it's words were used. Apothecary, astringent.
This is a highfalutin show about booze. What are you talking about?
He said valutin with a V.
No,
falutin. I thought you said it with a V.
No, I might have just slurred my words a little bit.
This shit's a highfalutin show. You sons of bitches don't know.
Somebody's going to go back and slow it down and be like, did he say
falutin?
Did he make a va or a fa?
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't have a lot to talk about with wrestling this week, but I do have something I want to show you.
The main thing I'll say,
Okay, yeah, sorry. Continue.
I hope Liv Morgan's not hurt for very long.
Oh, yes, yeah. Oh,
And whoever is this dude threatening wrestlers needs to like fuck off.
oh yeah,
You
that's
seen
so
that shit
weird.
with
That
like
like
Dom,
stalking
the dude,
wrestlers and
the dude like threatening Dom's life.
yeah, these
Wild
people are weird. Like it's
weirdos.
entertainment, it's theater. You don't go to Sweeney Todd and then get mad at the actor who played Sweeney Todd because he killed people. You don't go to Chicago and see the girls dance and go, well, I'm gonna send her a message and see if she wants to be with me. Like I don't know. Like it's odd to me the way that like because wrestling is theater no matter what people think and the way that you look at it. And speaking of theater, this 8-person tag team match is absolutely absurd.
Yeah, you see that springboard kick?
No, I think I may have missed that.
It might be coming up. It was
Psycho Clown or Spagano.
Umberto, I think Umberto Carrillo.
Anyway, so
Or no, Angel Garza.
Liv Morgan being hurt, that is a shame. She got hurt this week. The thing that I want to show you real quick, I am going to just let that go in the background. Blah, blah, blah. I need to mute you. Yep, perfect. This is the future of fighting, Mike. So recently in, I can't think of the province offhand. This is from the BBC, what I'm about to show you. Because I'm not going with some cheap sources here. This is the fucking BBC, sir. And this is robot kickboxing. Hanzhou, China. This is the future of fighting. Check it out. It is lethal. It is. there we no, missed a jab. Okay. There was a good one. What's creepy is watching them get up.
Oh God.
Yeah.
This is like a Tool video.
Oh, it's creepy. Like with this other one in a second falls through the ropes. Okay, now watch this one get up and tell me it's not unnerving.
Oh, that no. Hold on, rewind that a moment. Go back.
We're gonna go back.
Oh no! One more time. I got to see this thing fall out of the ropes and get up. That can't be real. Look at the way it just like springs to its feet like that.
It doesn't feel real, but this is the future.
No, this isn't the future. This is like the weird experiments of today that are going to fail.
Now,
I don't think we need to be teaching robots to kickbox.
How severely do you think the people were beaten that were forced to be there and watch the show? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. The robot. Wait, what's?
But just the whole concept of, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take 2 robots and we're going to teach them to be really deadly fighters and then put them in a public space.
BattleBots was so much more entertaining than that. At least you had like saw blades.
It was like they were low to the ground. They were in their unit. Like there's a human ref in there with 2 robots. What's he gonna do? What is his job? Because at the end of the day, if something happens, doesn't one of the robots' controllers just go turn it off? Like you don't really. What does the ref do?
Yeah, it's a good point. Because I mean, what makes the robot not immediately just get up every time?
Well, and
how badly does it have to be beaten?
That's true. Do they have like limiters on them? Like they can take so much damage?
TKO 3 times down and around. It's probably a TKO. Rule.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense. But then also at the same time, no, I guess yeah, because like if and also I guess strikes, so many strikes you could get in versus unblocked strikes. So that's just creepy though. That's got weird like the Matrix is happening in real life vibes. Like why are they wearing helmets? Also,
I'm trying to stop that. Sorry. Who's wearing helmets? The robots. That's a great point I never thought about.
Why are they wearing headgear?
That's a great point. Why are they wearing gloves?
Why are they wearing gloves?
That's a great point.
Shouldn't they have like razor blades and like chainsaws?
See, that would be more entertaining. Give me more of that BattleBots feel where I want some different props on arms and shit like that.
One's legs are like shoot fire, and the other is like a chainsaw robot.
You remember a few months ago on the show we had the robot flame-throwing dog.
You have to build a combat robot. What are you putting on it? You putting like saws, you put in fire, you put in like buzz. What are you doing? Spikes?
Nope.
What?
Water cannons. I'm gonna short circuit those motherfuckers on the other side of me. I mean, wait, what am I fighting?
Other robots.
Oh, water.
Like, okay, it's let's propose it's kickboxing robots, but BattleBots element. You can give them BattleBots weapons. What are you giving yours?
I like the idea of if a water cannon won't shut them down by electrocuting them and short circuiting them, I want a quick fucking. Do you know what the mantis shrimp is? The mantis shrimp is one of the most amazing little pieces of nature. Like, they throw this punch that can break the sound barrier and it makes this pop. So I want a piston, like a hydraulic arm that would real fast. Ooh. Just to like pop, like, because you got to knock the fucker over, but you also got to do some damage. So like, cave in that chest cavity, pop that head off. I don't know.
Both hands have like the spring loaded. Like,
I think I've got the water on one hand, just like oh, that shit didn't work. Break out the piston, and that's how we go.
Nice, nice. Water piston.
Yeah.
So,
a water piston.
Ooh, I got it. Chainsaw titties. And they shoot out, but you're not expecting them. See, it's got a stance.
Chainsaw titties is my dating name.
There you go. That's a profile. So, but it's got the normal combat stance, so you're not expecting it. All of a sudden, they shoot out. They go buzz, 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 buzz. So you think you're looking for hands, but then all of a sudden, buzz.
We combine our ideas, my friend. We combine our ideas. You get rid of the chainsaw. Nope. No fire. It's just two pistons. You think they're small. You think they're just nipples. And then all of a sudden, bow!
But also like, because they come out of the chest.
What are we talking about? This show goes off the rails a lot, but we are
grabs the other robot. He grabs the other robot's head. And he just goes bah, 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 bah. It's like a slow motion scene in Rocky.
I forgot the two robots are still fighting each other. I was just picturing the robot running up and getting punched, not a hold and like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's like I'm out.
But but it's one. But they just kind of these just kind of go bum bum, like left right, 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 left right. So it's just going and it's just getting like reverse motorboated. But
reverse motorboated.
But while it's doing it, like it's hitting so hard, pieces are flying off of it. It's sparking. It's a finishing move. It's like an end of Injustice where you grab them like, oh, rip your head open, Mortal Kombat fish.
Supposedly, the new Mortal Kombat has tested really well with audiences. Like, it's got fatalities in it and everything. Oh, somebody just went through a table from Psycho Clown. Yeah, that's something I'm interested to see is the Mortal Kombat 2 reboot. I haven't watched the new Mortal Kombat, so I need to. But anyway, speaking of finishing move, let me kill this beer.
Finish him. I guess it's time to do a shot.
I guess I got one in me. Do a shot and call it a show. This show is a 3-drink minimum. If you've been with us before, you know. If you're on Twitch, thanks for watching with us. If you're on YouTube, thanks for watching with us. If you've been able to tolerate us, thanks for watching. Mike's got a brown paper bag. Your brown paper bag in it.
I have a plum bag.
Here's the problem. I still haven't made it out to get a new bag of pick my own shots.
Okay.
So I've got to shoot whatever I have handy. Where's my shot glass? We're using my Beetlejuice shot glass again. The Sucks Yes shot glass.
Okay.
And tonight's shot Brought to you by Milagro.
I'm gonna stick my hand in.
Blanco tequila.
Tell me when to pull it out.
Grab. Pull. What do you got?
Oh, I got off easy.
You got off easy.
Early times.
Early times. Nice.
Do I reach in for a second option? Let's do that. Let's reach in and give you two options.
I'm going to try and chase this tequila with Coke tonight to end the show.
Oh. Let me give you
What's
two
option two? No, fuck it. Whatever isn't early times.
You've done this one.
Oh, I've done this one. Is it a bird dog variant? Oh, mango shot a jalapeno mango.
Mango jalapeno tequila.
It smelled like mango and dust, if I recall. El Championes, Humberto Los Garzas just won the titles. What is that? Is that Zeta Steel?
It's Mercedes Monet.
Oh, Mercedes Monet. That she's winning too much. The belt collector thing was done with
I don't
Kenny.
buy it with her. I don't buy it with her.
I don't like it. And if they have her beat Timeless Tony Storm, I'm gonna be furious. Furious, bro. Take a whiff of that.
Why does that smell like dust?
It smells like dust. That shit is mango and dust. Mango, dust, and it finishes with a jalapeno aftertaste. I mean, what more could you want from a drink? Hey, baby. So I was thinking for the anniversary tonight, we need something with a little bit of that dusty musk. Something that finishes hot. Like, there's no need to ever have this drink.
I feel like whatever they tried to do to add the jalapeno vegetalness, like the vegetal.
Big
ass word.
What does vegetal mean?
Big ass word.
Are you trying to say vegetable?
Vegetal. No, a vegetal taste. It's a word. Vegetal. When things taste like vegetation. But because you know jalapenos, peppers still have that vegetal, like kind of that peppery, with not the spicy, but kind of the taste of the pepper. I feel like whatever they added in there, they may add too much of it.
Of or relating to the nature of plants or vegetables. Vegetal. I had to.
You looked it up.
I looked it up.
You Googled it.
I wasn't believing your bullshit. I thought you were trying to say vegetable and you were talking yourself out of it. I had to look up
Quidgibo. Quidgibo. All right. Cheers. Mango shot.
I knew how to fucking spell it. God damn it.
Labels out. Labels
Cheers.
out.
Labels sucks.
Mango shot.
Hang on. Sucks. Yes.
Why does it taste old?
It does taste old, right?
Like it tastes old. Like not bad old. Like a dusty book.
This isn't a 12-year mango shata. It's not. We're not talking about aged. We're talking about when you pick up. Okay,
but not like
what
old.
this drink tastes like.
It doesn't taste old like rotten. Like it's not rotten tasting.
No, let me tell you what it tastes like.
Spoiled.
I'm going to describe this for people. You're on an island. You find a mango. You pick it up. It's like in one of those movies when you blow on it on a book and the dust comes off. That's exactly what it tases like. The dust off of a mango.
It tastes like books.
It tastes like books.
Books, mangoes, and a little bit of spice. A little bit of spice. I wouldn't say there's that much spice in it. That's why I'm thinking whatever they jalapeno it with, they probably need to back off it because I think that'll fix the dustiness.
That'll fix the dustiness.
Mango shot up.
Yeah, there we go. It's been fun. Did you watch that new? Speaking of beer, real quick, just seeing you do the beer. Did you see Bobby Hill telling Hank that every beer has a story?
And Hank basically telling him to shut up in so many words.
Yeah.
Nobody likes warm beer. The end.
The end. I can't wait for it.
That'll
be fun to talk about when it comes.
A bunch of like old Hank Hill clips, like the best of Hank Hill, where like he's just saying one-liners to people.
I've been letting the show run
Bobby,
and been
if you
having a
weren't my
blast with it.
son, I'd hug you.
If you weren't my son, I'd hug you.
And when Peggy's leaving for a flight and she goes to hug him, he goes, Peggy, not at the airport.
Oh,
man.
God.
I'm going to
Hank
sell
Hill.
propane if my grades are good enough.
Hank Hill is one of the greatest characters that's been created. He's just so damn funny. Like, there's just so many random moments.
Peggy,
Like,
get me my BC headache powder and a glass of water.
I love
Such
BC
old
headache powder.
That's such old Midwest medicine. BC
Oh.
headache powder.
BC headache powder or goodies, bro. That is my hangover cure. I have goodies in the cabinet in there.
Well,
I have the orange
there's a little bit of
goodies.
caffeine in there as well.
I don't know.
Which I think is why it works so well.
I drink so much caffeine that it doesn't fucking matter.
No, I mean, but I think that's why it helps.
Yeah. So anyway, well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. YouTube, Twitch, it's been a blast. Check us out.
Woo! Mango, dust, beer.
He's drinking beer. I'm Brendan.
I'm Mike. Make sure you go to 2DWH, like, subscribe, follow. Go to Instagram at 2 Dudes Wearing Hats. He's at that dude named Brendan. I'm at that dude named Mike. We'll see you.